this one is still actually bringing a lot of tension because we have been made to understand that ULGA, under the district leadership, they want to take the management of Gulu City. And also the UAU leadership under the Urban Management Authority, they want to be part and parcel to take leadership in Gulu. My appeal is actually, the management of city is very challenging, whereby district leader cannot handle it. Management of city need to be brought actually to the current municipality. The mayor should be the interim leadership, and the councillor should be the current leaders of the city. Supposing you chase away the councillor L3 and then the chairperson, who will compensate them? Will the government be the one to compensate? If the government will be ready to, if the government has money to compensate, that is well. But as council, as municipality, we don't have money in that for that compensation. Even this leadership, they are elected to perform that duty. Their terms of service is not yet over. Let them first of all sit, finish the 5 years term, then they go. So that is always, it has been very contentious, that matter of the interim leadership. But I believe the government will take the right decision.
Okay.
Because you cannot actually, after working hard for city, then you want now to remove somebody with all this struggle of bringing the city. Then you want us to not take the interim leadership. It will not be fair.
As for me, I'm a professional tailor. I always go and pick my materials, a good quality, up to Kampala. So now that Gulu is becoming the northern city, I will not have to travel up to Kampala to pick my materials. I will have it here in the city. And I'll be even very happy because Gulu is now becoming a city. I can host my own fashion show.
On the side of artists, you know, a city comes with numbers, more people are going to come in, so I think it's going to be a good thing for business, our business of the music industry. So I think it's a big one. It's a big one. I'm looking forward, and I'm so geared, you know, to be a part of the Gulu City movement that's coming up.
Ugandans should stop being overly excited over politically motivated growth. Let's look at how everything has been running in this country. First, they say that Uganda's poverty rate has reduced by 31.1%. But do we see that on people? It's not visible. What am I going to benefit from Gulu being a city? Then two, what is it that the people of Gulu are going to benefit from me? These are the two things I want Ugandans to ask themselves when finally Gulu becomes a city, comes first, July.
This requires that the Gulu University itself needs to be planned in such a way that it fits within the city planning. Planning has been the major trouble in our other cities in Uganda. Gulu has an opportunity because we have space, the land is mostly flat, and the people are willing to work.
But it now depends on how the community in Gulu have positioned themselves to take advantage of the city. If they have not positioned themselves well, they may end up being pushed out of the city back into the rural community, while the city is taken over by other people. What kind of business skills do they have to manage large operations? How do they need to get that? What level of capital do they have in order to sustain city business? Our appeal is that the city authorities should do good planning. We do not want to develop a congested city. Now, if I take the example of Nigeria, I don't want us to develop a Lagos, but an Abuja. Abuja with well-planned streets which are large. When you see Kampala, Kampala has very narrow streets. Even London has very narrow streets that were meant for horses. Now that we are living in this modern space, let us see how we can plan large roads. Let us demarcate the old town, the old municipality, cut them out. I am happy that there are these large ring roads with the double carriageway which are being developed? Can we start developing from those ones and expand?